Hello. So, today we will discover how do you go about your life in all areas, from relationships through health to your finances, okay? We'll discover if you are an effective person or if you are an efficient person. It is a huge difference between those two. It's a difference between a short-lived success and a life of happiness. So why do I say that? How many people do you know that reached a success at work, maybe with family, finances, but they are still unhappy because there is something still missing? And maybe you are a successful person on the outside, but you suffer unhappiness. So let's start about being efficient. Being efficient in life means doing things right. So are you being efficient in your life? Are you doing things right in your relationships? Let's say in your intimate partnership. Maybe it's just you dating, or maybe you're married or thinking about marriage or thinking about divorce. Are you doing things right in that area? If so, what it is? Only you can answer that question. If you are doing things right in your relationship with your intimate partner. Now let's examine other relationships that you are in. And let me remind you here that even when you don't talk with another person due to an ongoing argument or differences, right? You are still in a relationship with them. So let's examine if you are doing things right in your relationships with your children, your siblings, your parents, your friends, your neighbors. Are you doing things right in your relationships with people around you, such as cashiers in the stores, passerby, even homeless on the streets? Are you doing things right for them and with them? Are you being an efficient person? Let's move on onto other areas of your life. Are you doing things right in your finances? Are you doing things right with your savings, with paying your bills, with being responsible? Are you doing things right in investing your money? What about your health? Are you doing things right to maintain your health? What are you doing in those areas of your life right now? What about your spiritual life? Are you doing things right in your spirituality? How about with your work, job, career, your life's mission and your purpose? Are you being efficient in these areas of your life? Are you doing things right? And if so, what are they? How about your environment? Are you being efficient? Are you doing things right in your surrounding areas? The reason I started with being efficient, that means doing things right, is not enough to live a life worth living. If, for example, you are not doing things right in either of those areas that we mentioned, your relationships, your finances, health, work, spirituality, environment around you, this is the place that you should start your personal development. Any life coach or a therapist or a self-help book can help you understand to do things right. You can learn strategies, you will receive tools, and you will learn how to do things right. Agreed? But as you know me already, you know that I never go for a shallow end. I always go for a deeper meaning in life. I am going for a spiritual depth. Maybe it is because I'm not only a high performance coach, but I am also a healer, a psycho-spiritual teacher. I believe that the only way to transform your life is to dissect it and dive deep. So this is why we are coming up to the second part of this video, and that is being effective. If being efficient in life means doing things right, being effective means doing the right things. And that is the place where the rubber hits the road. Because you see, You can do the right things. You are married with a person with whom you cannot connect or you do not want to connect on every level, but you're doing things right by remaining in an unloved relationship. Therefore, you're blocking the flow of both of your lives. If you're being effective with your children, efficient with your children, you are doing things right by going by book on how to raise an effective child. But you will never go to the depth of who that person in front of you truly is and how to encourage them to grow beyond standard, to help them get through what they struggle with, what challenges them, what stands in their way. You cannot do it if you are only being effective as a parent. Let's say you are effective with your money. You're doing things right. You pay your bills on time. You pay off your credit cards and other debts. You set aside money for retirement. You trust your financial advisor to invest it in the right manner. You are being efficient. And same with the health. You doing things right by eating right, by sleeping enough, by drinking enough water, having your yearly checkups with the doctor and following the guidance of various screening tests, and so on with all the other remaining areas. Does this kind of life excite you? Does this kind of life is laced with passion, excitement, love, shouting out how great it is to be alive? Are you being alive? Are you thriving? Or are you just coasting? Efficiency means doing things right, but effective means doing the right things. And that is a huge difference. It is a difference between a mediocre life, an average, middle of the road, beige kind of living, and a life of excitement, trotting the less traveled path and seeing life for what it could be, should be, as our birthright. I believe that each one of us should follow a code of conduct. Each one of us should follow a voice from deep within us, opening up our heart to live a conscious life. What does it look like for you? Are you doing the right things? Are you doing the right things in your marriage, in your intimate partnership? Are you doing the right things with your children, with your parents, with your friends, your neighbors, and everyone else? Are you doing the right things in your life's calling? Not just merely showing up to job for a paycheck, not exchanging your time for money. Are you doing the right things for yourself in your health, in your interests, in your life? Are you living the life that excites you, that challenges you? Are you excited at the end of the day that you have lived the best day that you could possibly live today? And when you wake up tomorrow, are you excited about the upcoming day, about making things better than they were yesterday? Are you excited about tackling the obstacles in your way, doing the right things, following moral and ethical code of conduct? Are you excited that today is the day that you can make your life and life of those around you better? Are you passionate about your work? Are you giddy in the morning about what your mission today is, what your purpose for today is? You may not know your life's purpose just yet, and it's okay not to know it, but at least do you ask yourself, what is my next step here today? How do I get closer to where I am supposed to go in my life? Are you doing the right things at work? I remember working for a divorce company. Gosh, I am such a lover of life. And for a year, I was working for such a loveless place. I could not stand it. I was just changing my time for money out of fear to survive in Canada. What my bosses did was not only unethical, but it was immoral. They did not see the people that they were serving. They were not there to help through the pain, to create a loving divorce situation where all the sides would win, creating win-win-win scenario for both the partners and the children involved. It was purely a matter of You pay me X amount of money for a divorce documents that I prepare for you. Let's see how you could squeeze every penny, every energy left of the opposing party. It was barbarian. It was soulless. I am for saving relationships, but I am not against divorces. I have gone through 2 of them. And no matter the differences, I approach them with kindness, understanding, common wellness for everyone involved. Yes, sometimes couples should not stay together. They are better off living separate lives. But even divorce can be a loving space. Approach your divorce like you approach the beginning of your relationship with that person, with love, compassion, curiosity, and thinking about what can make both of our lives better going forward. Anyways, I digressed as always. I am here to talk about morals and ethical code of conduct, doing the right things, being effective in life. Are you being effective in your life? Are you being effective with your money? Not just efficient, not just doing things right, but doing right things. And hey, listen, we are all better in one area while we still struggle in the other area. But ask yourself question when you are struggling with something. Am I doing the right thing here? Am I doing the right thing with my children? And am I doing the right thing with my health? Am I doing the right thing in my life's calling? Or am I just trying to be efficient? Am I just traveling the middle of the road like everyone else, hoping that I will make out of here alive? You are not going to make it a life out of here. This life has an expiration date. If you realize that today, you would know that there are only so many tomorrows left. So are you going to play it safe or be efficient? Or are you going to squeeze every drop out of this life and be finally effective? Do today what you are saying that you will do one day. That one day may never come. What are you afraid of? What are you postponing? Things that matter to you, things that are dear to your heart. Are you clear what they are? And you may think I challenge you to go for the moon, to become someone, I don't know, spectacular. No. What if being someone spectacular is being the best mom that you can be, or being a solopreneur? No need for a huge company, but you do your craft with love. You really know your why. Why are you serving your clients? Why your products help your clients? Or what if having a calm life, being kind to your family members, being kind to your neighbors, animals, your garden is enough? Maybe this is your life's mission. You know, sometimes I am disheartened as a high performer because I surround myself with high performing mentors, my idols, my gurus that have reached a tremendous success in limelight. And I then think of my own struggles, of falling short as I compare myself to whom my self-image should be. That makes me extremely unhappy and resigned. But you know what? It is only because I see myself as not efficient. I do not have millions of YouTube. I do not have thousands of followers. I do not meet 10 new raving fans every day like I am supposed to. I am not doing things right as a high performance, but I am doing right things. I am being effective. I am showing up for you with new episodes that I hope help you. And I am the best person that I can be. I open my heart wide to love others and to accept love. I bring light to dark places. I'm being me, doing my life's purpose. And today, I'm here to tell you that you are all right. To remind you to have compassion and understanding for yourself and the struggles that you are going through, the fears that you are dealing with, the limits that your past experiences placed on you. Take one step forward. Brace yourself for feeling uncomfortable for a day or two, and then take another step forward. If you set your mind to improve some areas of your life, let's say to lose weight or stop drinking alcohol, but you fell off the wagon and you ate that slice of cake or you drank that drink, recognize it. Stay with the feeling of yuckiness. If you try to be a better parent and found yourself yelling at your children, recognize it. Apologize to them and stay with the feeling of yuckiness. If you decided to be a better partner, but you found yourself in the same argument, recognize it. Stop judging yourself, criticizing yourself, speaking harshly to yourself. Oh, I'm such a loser. I knew I'm not strong enough or good enough. Whom did I try to fool? No. Instead, say, I start again, doing the right thing. I do it for this day only. I am being effective for just today, for just one day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. It's gone. Be effective only for today. And when you wake up tomorrow, do it again. Live an effective life. This is how transformation happens. The caterpillar struggles in a cocoon, struggles to get out of a cocoon, has to exert a tremendous amount of energy to lose that baby fat to emerge as a butterfly and be able to fly. Do the right things one day at a time, one step at a time, one area of life at a time. And if you are like me, challenge yourself to work on all the areas at the same time. Your love, your family and friends, your health, your work, finances, spirituality, fun and entertainment, and surroundings. Ask yourself every day, how can I be effective here? What is the right thing to do here? You want to save the world? You want to make it a better place? You want to stop bitching and complaining how terrible and cruel this world is? This is how to do it. By improving yourself, by becoming effective, not just efficient. It is good to do things right, but also do the right things. Always. You can do it. You got that, my friend, okay? And let me just add this one last piece. Be proud of yourself for listening to channels like mine. I honor you for being here and thank you for watching. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye.